Hello everyone, it's Austin with me. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be touring Sketchbook 12. I finished it a couple weeks ago. I just haven't filmed the video yet, so yeah, let's get into it and see all the art. So I just covered it in stickers. It was kind of just a spur of the moment thing, so they're not like very great arranged on there. But I designed these three. If you would like to purchase any of these, you can check the link in my description. I'll have my Redbubble shop linked, and you can order some of them for yourself. And also, I have a couple Marvel stickers on the back. Okay, so let's get into the sketchbook tour. Okay, so I did the opening page with Douglas drinking a pumpkin spice frappuccino latte thing. I started on September 28th, 2022, and I ended January 23rd, 2022. So yeah, it was about 2 weeks ago now that I finished this book. And I just taped in all my like little thumbnails that I did on like different little pieces of paper. I just kind of taped them all in. So I have like, yeah, just a bunch of little thumbnails. This is when I was going to make Patrick the pencil right here. And I really love him and how he turned out. So these were my little like thumbnail pieces for him, as you can see. And I did a little stop motion. It's on my YouTube shorts if you want to check that out. And yeah, I just have some more of Patrick. And yeah, just lots of little things. Some different ideas for stickers and different eye expressions. This was an old sketch from a different sketchbook. Douglas in Disney outfit, and then just like, yeah, random doodles. I do like these strawberries though. I did them with highlighters and pens. Then some different little thing from right after we watched Marcel the Shell. And yeah, I was just making up all these little food characters to kind of go with that. And it was around Christmas time, so I did Douglas in a Christmas sweater. But yeah, that's how many little thumbnails. I like putting my little thumbnails in my sketchbook, but this one didn't have a pocket, so I just had to like tape them all in. Oh, one came out. I guess that was the only, there's not very much tape hanging them on. And this is the Grinch that my sister drew me. It's cute. And then this is a cute little hoo-hoo illustration that I did because it was September and I was super excited that Christmas was gonna be here soon, even though it's September. And as an artist, if you're gonna sell your art, you kind of have to be ahead. So I did make prints of this to sell, but they are not available for ordering. But yeah, this is a cute little sloth illustration. I call it Slothing in Winter Wonderland. And yeah, I just thought that was kind of cute. And now I have a Bing Bong illustration from Inside Out. This is like one of my favorite scenes from a Disney movie. It's so sad. It's just, I love Bing Bong. He's my favorite character. Now I'm sad because they're coming out with a second Inside Out, and Bing Bong's not going to be in it, and I'm going to be so sad. Okay, and then it was around Halloween. It was October. So also I did like an October art challenge in a mini sketchbook, so that's why I didn't draw as much in my big sketchbook during fall, like October. But I did a little ghost illustration. I really like how that I just really like it. Sorry, I just can't talk today. But you can see it did bleed a little bit and his eye bled a little, but yeah, pretty cute, pretty simple. I did it pretty quick. Here's a painting. We had just watched the Lord of the Rings Rings of Power, so I had to draw Elrond and Durin. Is that the right? I think so. But yeah, I just did like a little fall scene, and yeah, I really like this one. Here's another Christmas drawing. It is Eugene the elf, one of my characters. And then just a marker page. And then this is Waldo the candy cane. I also made him a Redbubble sticker. And George the gingerbread man. And then I did another Inside Out page with all the emotions, and I really like that page. I really like the expressions on all their faces. Then I did like a little Christmas collage page. I don't think it was even, it was still October and I'm still drawing Christmas stuff. Yeah, I am a Christmas fanatic, so as soon as Christmas is like close around, I just draw right away lots of Christmas stuff. And these were some cool tags. We went to the States in November, so they have really cool tags there. So I saved the tags and put them in here. Then I did a Gru drawing from the new Minions movie, Minions Rise of Gru, him holding the stone, and I think that one turned out pretty cute. That one's on my Instagram as well. Done some little thumbnail sketches again just to kind of cover up the marker bleed. And then I did The Incredibles. As you can see in this page, in this whole sketchbook, I did lots of fan art. So yeah, The Incredibles family. I really like the poses, and yeah, I think it turned out pretty cute. And then Douglas in a Christmas sweater, which I also made a reel of this on my Instagram if you want to check that out. I am Austin with an E. I'll put it right here, and you can look me up on Instagram and follow me and check me out. And yeah, thanks. If you do, thanks. But yeah, I really love this illustration. I love the shading and the different patterns. And then I was testing out my gold leaf marker that I just got. So yeah, this is like November. I'm still drawing I just drew Christmas stuff super early this year. But yeah, as you can see, it bled a little bit onto it, but it's pretty cool gold leaf Douglas. Then I did the Grinch. I am super happy with this illustration. I think it's one of my favorite pages in my sketchbook. I also made a YouTube video on the creation of this. I was testing out some dip pens because I had never tried them before, and I'm really happy with this illustration. I think it's the one I spent the longest on. I think it took me like 10 hours to do just because of all the shading and details. But yeah, I really loved drawing the hair. Then these were cutouts from some wrapping paper that we had that I thought were cute. The one thing though that bothers me is the deer. Its like mouth isn't actually on its face. It's weird. It's like it printed wrong. And then some little Christmas doodles. I did Douglas as Santa Claus, another reel on my Instagram. And then I did a little gingerbread man without outlining. I kind of wanted to do it just with my markers, see how I could do without actually outlining it like I usually do for all my illustrations. But yeah, I really like this spread. I really love Douglas in the Christmas outfit. Then a couple little doodles. This is a really old drawing from when I was probably like 13. Yeah. So I taped it in there. And then this was an unfinished page, so I taped it together. And then some different little business cards because I went to a craft fair. And then I did a Drax drawing because I watched the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, which Disney Plus put out this year. So if you really want something funny to watch, go watch that. It's super funny. And yeah, Drax is like my favorite Marvel character, so of course I had to draw him. And I also got the Funko Pop of this and everything. It's like, I just love this moment. And then some drawings that I actually turned into clay statues. So I made a little Douglas statue, as you can see, of clay, and a Fred as well. I did Fred. I decided not to do Dewey. I didn't want to mess him up, so I did Fred instead. And I'm really happy with those, yeah. This was just testing out my Poscas, kind of like a Zentangle kind of thing. It was really fun to do, and I really enjoyed myself doing it, but pretty simple. There's just not much I have to say about it. Then some more wrapping paper that I cut out. Then some just little pencil and micron doodles of Mickey and Douglas in his Mickey outfit, Mickey and Minnie, Mike Wazowski, and a random turtle. And I really like, though, that he's holding a little Mickey. Lately I've just been like obsessed with Mickey Mouse. As you can see, as one of my latest videos is me painting Mickey 3 times. So yeah. And this is for the new Black Panther Wakanda Forever. It just came out on Disney Plus, and you can go check that out. It's super good. If you're really into like action entertainment. Me and my family love watching like sci-fi and action movies, so yeah, we really enjoyed this movie, and I'm gonna watch it a lot more times, I'm sure. It's like one of my new favorite Marvel movies, so I definitely recommend. And I also did Gold Leaf, and yeah, I think this is another one of my favorite pages. And then I made this little illustration for my mom for her birthday this year, and if you would like to see the complete illustration, you can check it out. It's on my Instagram. And also I just did this cute little fruit people, best friends, I don't know, kind of new characters. I'm trying to come up with a couple more characters because I just enjoy drawing my own original characters. So I recently have been trying to come up with a couple more originals. This is also on my Instagram, the finished illustration. I actually have it right here, I'll show it to you. This is my Valentine's Love Bug illustration. I'm super happy with it, and you can also see the process for that on my YouTube Shorts and my Instagram. As you can see, I did a couple little thumbnails for color, and just this was my original sketch that I did, but then I usually trace it onto another paper if I really like the thumbnail, because I just would rather not try to draw it again and get mad at myself for not having it perfect as this one. So I just traced it onto a different paper. And then it was New Year's, so I did some Happy New Year Mickeys. I really love this one and the style of them. They're like very cartoony, and I don't know, I just really like it. And I added some random shapes to fill in space. Then I drew some of my art supplies, some paint, I don't know if it's gouache or acrylic or what, and then a dip pen, paintbrush, Posca pen, pencil, eraser, and sharpener. Because pencil, eraser, and sharpener are definitely something that I love to use, and I just did some simple cartoon faces for them. And then I just filled in the background with some squiggles. And then I was doing like a create a character prompt generator. So I got dragon, 1500s clothes, neon colors. So yeah, that's what I came up with for that. And then these are the Borzoi dogs. It's like been a big trend on Instagram, so I decided to try it out myself. I'm really happy with this page. I especially like this one. And then I also did some Mickeys, just graphite sketches on this side that I covered with tape. Just when I do graphite, I just cover it with tape so it doesn't rub onto my other paper. And then I did some full color Mickey illustrations with my hoo-hoo. And I also like wrote down some of the colors. And here are the colors if you want to draw Mickey. They're all written there. And then these are my different bug characters. I'm really trying to like push the bugs. I just really like how they're turning out. So I did baby bug, bedtime bug, busy bug, bug blob, and brilliant bug. And yeah, I really like those. And then some thumbnail sketches. I made my sister a Yoda drawing for her birthday, and you can check that out. It's on my Instagram. And then just more thumbnails. And then this is my last page in my sketchbook. I think it's one of my favorites though. Like, it's so simple, and I did it pretty quickly, but I love all the different colors. Like, even if you look at his mitts, it's got green and purple and blue as highlights, and his eyes have different colors, and his ears have a ton of different colors. I just love that I put like pinks in the shoes, green and purple and stuff, and then I just took all the colors I used as highlights and filled in the background. And I'm really happy with this. I want to try this style more. So yeah, I'll see you in Sketchbook 13. I just have some Redbubble stickers here, and yeah, that's the end of my sketchbook. So I'll see you in Sketchbook 13. And I'm not going to do weekly art in this video just because it's kind of like a giant segment of weekly art, but I will show you some Funko Pops to kind of make up for it. And yeah, let's get into showing some Funko Pops. Okay, so I thought I would show you like my Lord of the Rings ones. So I'll start with Frodo and Sam. So these two go together, Frodo and Sam, because they're the like two hobbits that go and destroy the ring. And let's focus on one at a time now. So I really like this Frodo one. I love that they put little fur patches and the details on the sword. He's also wearing the ring and one of their little brooches. I did get this one secondhand, so that's why he has a little bit of scuffing on his face. But I still really like this Funko Pop, and I think it was a pretty good deal. I got it for about $10, I think, compared to the $20 that you would normally pay. It's pretty good, and I like their little cape details, and his hair is pretty cool too. And then this is the Samwise Gamgee Funko Pop. He's holding the little light that Galadriel gives them, and he has a brooch and the Sting Sword. That's the one thing I don't really like. I wish he was not holding the Sting Sword, but I think this is from the spider, like when he's fighting Shelob the spider, and that's why he's holding the sword. But when they're together, it doesn't really make sense because they're both holding the same sword. But I do love his backpack details. He has his little blanket and pots and stuff like that, and I really like it. And I like that they made his foot hairs a different color because to match his hair. But I kind of wish they were a tiny bit darker so they're a little bit more noticeable. But yeah, I'm really happy with this Funko Pop. I found it while we were in the States at the Mall of America. And then I have another pair, Legolas and Gimli. They go together because they're best friends in the books, and they become best friends after the movies. And I really like the Legolas detail, all the braided hair and everything, even behind his ears. It's very well detailed, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. He's also wearing the Leaf of Lorien and has this bow and arrow in it. And I think it is a very cool Funko in, yeah, just detail. He has lots of detail. And then also I have Gimli. I really love the helmet detail, if I can say that. I really like the detail on his helmet and his braided hair. I think it looks really cool. And he also has like gold details on his axe and clothing. And he's also wearing a Leaf of Lorien. I don't know if you can see that, but I just love when Funko adds those little details, even though you can't see them when you look at it straight on. And then I'll just show you this one because it's a new one and I'm excited about it. But I found Sherlock Holmes from the Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock Holmes. I also got this one secondhand, but he has barely any dirt and I'm sure I can wash this off. But he did come in his box, which is really nice, and yeah, I really like this one because Sherlock Holmes is like one of my favorite fictional characters. I just think he's really witty and funny. So I really enjoy that when movies are action but still have a bit of comedy. So yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe and like the video if you want to see more stuff like this. And yeah, I look forward to filling my next sketchbook with you. I have an ELO sketchbook now that I have now started, but yeah, hopefully I will be able to fill the whole thing and bring you guys along with me. So yeah, come back another time for the next video. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Austin with an E, signing out for now. Bye!